In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to avoid scratching the back of your lugs while doing bracelets or strap changes. I'm talking about these type of scratches, these scratches, or these type of scratches in the back of your lugs. So what you're gonna need for this is your trusty spring bar tool, as well as this right here is called Kapton tape or heat tape or polyimide tape. I bought a pack of 4 on Amazon for like 10 bucks and it's gonna last your entire lifetime. I think I'm gonna give a roll to one of my watch enthusiast friends so that he can, use it as well because this is gonna take a while to be used up. This is what the pros at the authorized dealers use to remove and put on your bracelets without scratching them, by the way. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna be cutting 2 pieces of this heat tape. So I got 2 little pieces of this tape and we're gonna tape it to the back of the lugs. I'm gonna be showing you guys first how to remove the bracelet from the watch. It's very important that you tape the back of the lugs while removing a bracelet as well as when you put it back in. It's because when the spring bar pops out right here, if the spring bar pops out, there's a lot of energy buildup in the spring bar, right? There's a spring in the spring bar. So there's a lot of energy buildup. As soon as the energy releases, the spring bar can just like fly off like that, or just like do this. And the motion of the spring bar releasing its energy, and if it's releasing its energy close to the lugs, this part of the spring bar, I'm not sure if the camera can focus, this part of the spring bar is going to scratch the back of the case. So it's very important that you tape your watch while removing the bracelet as well as when you put the bracelet back in. As you can see right here, this big scratch in the back of the lugs. It's because when I removed the bracelet, before I knew anything about taping the lugs or anything, the spring bar just flew off and scratched the back of the case. And I know I'm gonna be getting a lot of comments from people that are like, oh, you know what, it's just the back of the case, it adds character to the watch, why do you bother with this, right? So I'm sure I'm gonna get a lot of comments like this, but these are completely necessary watches, and if you just take an extra few minutes of your time, you can completely avoid these scratches. So I think it's something worthwhile to do, especially on higher end watches like this Omega right here. You don't want to scratch it up when you can completely avoid these scratches. For some people, it doesn't bother them, and they're gonna comment in the bottom of the video, but like, why are you watching this, right? If you don't mind scratching the back of your lugs, you don't need to watch this video. But for those of you that don't want to scratch up the back of your lugs, this is how you do it, right? So when I tape these tapes to the back of the lugs, something that's very important is that you really have to tape it well to the lugs because it can peel off when the spring bar comes out. So I'm going to tape it well. And one additional thing that I do is I wrap it all around the lug so that the tape stays secure on the back of the watch. So let's start right here. Let's use our trusty spring bar tool and remove the back of the watch. So I like to loosen up one end first and then loosen up the other end. All right, and then in the back, I'm pushing with my finger, right? I'm pushing up this direction with my finger to push the bracelet back out. So I'm pushing in the back of the watch to push it out like this. And now that I feel like both of them are kind of loose, I'm gonna push in the back, right? With this finger right here, push in the back to pop it out like this. And here we go. As you can see right here, it did scratch the back of the Kapton tape, but it did not scratch the back of the lugs. Now I'm gonna be showing you guys how to put the bracelet back in. I like to just work with only one end of the spring bar, so I'm gonna be pushing the bottom part back in right here. So this part is cleared, and I'm just gonna be working with the top part right here. So let's put it back in like this. It's kind of hard to do on camera, but I love you guys, so this is why I'm doing this. You see this bottom spring bar is already in position. All I need to do is to push the top spring bar. So we're gonna take our spring bar tool. Now there's no worries of it scratching the back of the lugs because of the heat tape right there. It's gonna prevent any scratches. So let's do it right here. You can push on it and then that's it. It will not scratch the back of your lugs, and the bracelet is now back into the watch. So thank you very much for watching this video. I wanted to remove this bracelet because I got a new strap for my watch, and I told myself, why not make a video about it? And that's gonna help some people out. So thank you very much for watching this video. If you have any questions regarding any of this, do not hesitate to shoot a comment down in the comment section below. And if you like this type of content, do not hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.